since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Chill. Chill, Maggie. I didn't know y'all need y'all own morning show. That's the thing. I didn't know y'all needed a morning show out of me. One second. I gotta cue the music. I had it up. Here we go. Got it. Here we go. Let's go.
Please call me up. I mean, what you gonna do, dog? Okay, well, don't come on then. Watch out. Hey, give me 50 feet. Shake it, bounce. Do it like you know how to do it, Bubba. Hey, Patty, can you hear me? Okay, so.
I'm here. Morning.
Don't shake it, buddy. Don't finish yet, but shake it. Oh, he gone now. Yeah, I ain't had nothing to talk about. I just said come on. I just said come live because it's Friday. You got to start your folks' day off right, man. You got to start your folks' day off right, man. I tried to look for Calhouna last night. I couldn't find the Calhouna. All I remember was Leather and Lace was tearing folk left and right on this app. I had to go. Yeah. Leather and Lace was tearing folk left and right. I remember Big Ken Dog talking about Leather and Lace. I was looking for the Calhouna, but I couldn't find the Calhouna.
Good morning.
And the first person, yeah, Jen Dog, let me tell you something. I don't know why I called you, but the first person name I thought about when I opened that Patron, I ain't take no shot. Patron, no shot, baby. First person I thought about was you. I don't know why. I don't know.
No worries. I'll be sending you my Cash App so that you can send me over a little pocket change for the day.
Yeah. You better send a Zelle. I tried to send my boy Petty a Zelle the other day, but all heck
No,
broke loose, and I understand too.
no.
Them folk will break that
But
down and tear it apart too.
now
Yeah.
listen though, since it is an early morning live, and since you got the energy to match the day that it looks like Petty's gonna have today, I think it would be great if you stayed in the box all day.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You talk. Hold tight, Jen. I'm put you on hold. Yeah, morning time, time side, big bro. I see you walking like talk. Don't get in that left lane, that main up there, Tim. My bad. I should have put you on. Where'd Jen go?
She there. Oh, she left.
Oh yeah, the first person I thought about was Jen Dog, and then the song I thought about was "Truth Is I Never Should Have Let You Go." You know that song?
Hold on.
Give it to him, Pat. Give it to him.
Fantasia.
Oh yeah, the one and only, the one and only.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
that.
Patty look like he from Pennsylvania. Yeah, Pennsylvania.
out there,
Hey, that's
out there
the
with the Amish. Out there with the Amish.
yeah, that's the shirt on the website, Patty.
Huh? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
shirt.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I got okay. How do it fit though? Cause
Oh, it,
I'm awkward shape.
oh, it fit good. It feel good
Oh
too, bro. It got the nice little, give you that extra. So that way,
yeah.
awkward shape. It don't even show it.
Yeah. Okay. I can't have no shirt that make my ninnies look longer than the last hour of work. So I just checked.
I had it turned down. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh boy was trying to get up here too. So here, he got a song. Let me get him in the big box. See if he can slow it.
Big get up, me dog.
Ran into an old friend yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. You got to slow it down, Bubba. You got to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Wind it in a circle, driver. Wind it in a circle. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Slow it back down, driver. No. Shit, no. Eyes on the road. Shit, no. I can't watch it back it up.
The bird keep gifted. Only big give it, gifted. Send me gifted.
Yeah. But nah, though, Petty, I ain't want nothing, no, man. I just told you come live to start your folks Friday off, man.
Did
Hey,
y'all?
Petty, is your CA in the bio?
Yeah, it's there. Fuck him.
Alright, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna support you today, man. I ain't got CA, but I'm gonna send it to somebody, and my folks gonna get in touch with you. You know my folks is Big Ken Dog.
Yeah. I just.
And she gonna make a problem out of that. But yeah, you for real? It's in the bio?
Yeah, it's in the bio. I went.
Yeah, man.
We in complete fucker mode.
I mean, you spend a lot of time on this app, bro. You know, I didn't mean to call you bro. I meant to call you bro. I don't like calling people bro. But you spend a lot of time on the app, though, and I salute you, and I respect that, bro. I respect that.
I'm not as on as much as other folks. I had some time this morning. I had some time. I said, I can take a break from my schedule. Get on here.
No doubt. What coffee you do? Chocolate mocha local?
Nah, this a vanilla latte with an extra shot, with a triple shot. It got 4 extra shots of espresso in this.
Oh, what that dude with the boo say? Hype me up. Hype me up. Yeah, hype me up. Ain't gonna do it to you. Yeah, so it's shit. Ain't gonna do it.
You want me on in the morning? I gotta get right. I gotta get it right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't say geez. Yeah, I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get all the way right. I'm gonna be on in the morning and feeling good.
Yeah, man. But shoot, I just riding through the day, man, and then what's the day? Friday. So hold on, what month? What we in August?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go to OBX. I think in 2 weeks. So I'll probably go get me a little outfit for that. And then I'm in a wedding. All right. So look, matter of fact, you're a little more uppity than me, So I gotta go to. I'm not doing no more in weddings. That's $400 in the red. No more. So I gotta go. I gotta attend a wedding the first week next month, right? So I want to do the checkerboard pants. You know what I'm talking about? You
Let
know the
me
style?
pull them up. We talking about like Ace Ventura?
What school he went to?
You know,
It's been told. I don't know him.
Ace Ventura. You know the mask. You talking about? I know what you talking about. I'm gonna flip it around. I got you. Hold on.
Like a checker pants.
I got you. I know what style you talking about though. I know what style you talking about. Like these joints.
Let's see. Yeah. Something like that. Yep. With like that. What's that shoe called? That's brown and it's got that henna gold in it. What's that color called?
Them Tommy, them not Tom Fords, them the shoe
They
that's
gonna be Stacy Adam, but the color is called like a shit. No, I can't remember. I gotta get back to you on the color. I
is a
don't know.
Louis Vuitton. Is a Louis
Oh
Vuitton.
no, heck no. Man, But I don't wear that type of stuff no more.
It's a good style.
I used to be in the Balenciagas and all that stuff, man. I grew out of that though.
This is a good style. The checkered fit.
So do you feel like I need to wear the top too though, or just the bottom?
The top fit. That's what I'm saying. The top and the bottom. I mean, you could do just the
Top
shirt.
and the bottom.
Just a white shirt with the checker pants. I mean, or a plain shirt with the checker pants. But
yeah, the white button up with the check. So do you wear a tie or do you not wear a tie? Because I'm not in the wedding.
Oh, you're not in it?
No. I'm just going to the wedding.
I wouldn't wear the tie. I wouldn't wear the tie if you're not in it.
Right. Especially not with no jacket, right?
Nah. If you ain't in it, no.
Yeah, I was going to say us downstairs need a little bit more context. Is it an inside wedding, an outside wedding? What kind of venue is it?
Ooh, it's at, I can't say the name, but it's at a winery. So it's outside then inside. It's at a very expensive, well-known, I guess, place too.
I mean, Megan know about it. She just said,
Oh, does it say in the invitation if it's like cocktail fit, formal attire?
Man, I'm going to Outer Banks on Sunday.
This Sunday? I won't be there this Sunday. I think I'm going 2 weeks, maybe. I think it's 2 or 3 weeks from now. I don't know. But I can't take off work for so many days. I like to work. That's where my happy place is, man.
Okay.
But Jindal, I don't know about that, Jindal. I got to get back to you, friend.
Yeah, I was about to go down and see some family in North Carolina.
Listen, I'm sending the flamethrower to the motherfucking coast expeditiously on Sunday.
Expeditiously.
I'm gonna make it reach. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Can I find you from Outer Banks?
Bitch, I'm so damn far. I'm in the damn mountains, boy. I'm in the damn sticks. I'm in the damn boonies. I can walk. Listen, hush. I can go about 30, 45 minutes in both directions and either get to Tennessee or Virginia in about 30, 45 minutes. That's how close I am to both of them. I'm in the motherfucking sticks, boy.
Lord.
Damn. Yeah, I just going out there for 2 days.
You act like you ain't in the sticks, too. You act like you ain't in the motherfucking sticks, too.
No, Petty. Well, you know where I'm at, too.
But you ain't that much bigger, motherfucker.
Petty know where I'm at. After he keep on doing these geolocations every time I make a comment. and Ken know where I'm at. I'm far from the sticks, though. Yeah, I'm in the city.
You in the sticks, you just ain't in the sticks. I'm in the sticks. All we got is a Walmart and a motherfucking food line out here.
Oh, yeah, I can't live like that.
And $6 Generals.
Yeah, I can't buy my groceries at a Dollar General.
Yeah, I finally get to live life. So I'm going to the Outer Banks. I get to live my most uppity life. And most of us only visit Wilmington and Myrtle Beach, and this little nestle of gorgeousness has been out of my reach my whole life. And I'm going to go to this very Hampton-like place that
you ain't never been, bitch.
Petty, you always traveling, ain't it?
I am. Never
that
been.
Man got a whole Google review of whatever he said.
That water clear. Hey, listen, that water real fucking clear. You go look at it, you can be like, what the fuck is this, Google boy? Reviews, what the fuck? How did this get so clear?
Hold on, it's clearer than Myrtle Beach?
Boy, hey, shit. Myrtle ain't got shit on the fucking Outer Banks, boy. You about to be shocked.
For real?
I swear.
Oh, I ain't getting in that water.
Do it look like Miami water?
Yeah, no.
Bro, and they got wild horses out there and shit.
This about to be nice. So,
Oh, you gonna have a time.
Kendra just
boy.
said
You
she
gonna
was
have
9
a time.
hours away from her from OBX. Kendra ain't never seen that water, Patty.
Bullshit!
She said she was
I
9
hate
hours
that.
away from Puerto.
Don't make me go to my
She said she
mama's
was 2
Facebook and pull
hours
out the
away
goddamn
from
pictures of me,
Tennessee.
though, because I will. I will pull out the pictures of me with the wild horses, me, fat ass little me, at the motherfucking, yeah. Make me pull them out.
Oh, Patty and Kent. No, it really is. I seen that on TikTok. It's a part of North Carolina OBX that got real blue
They have
water
wild
and
horses and
horses or
shit.
something like that.
Yeah, they have wild horses
I
on the
did
island,
see
yeah.
that.
on the
Zoe
island,
trying to act like I'm lying. I'm getting down this
on
motherfucker.
the state park, at the state park.
Yeah, they got wild horses.
I can't remember what it's called, but it was some. It was nice though.
Yeah,
I seen
you
it
can
on
literally,
TikTok.
like, you can stand there and you can watch
Somerset.
them run and shit. They're really pretty.
Somerset Place. I'm coming back.
I don't know.
It's really nice, Petty. Like, y'all will have a blast there. But yeah, enjoy your time. Just know that I will be hating on you through my energy because you are semi close to me and having a grand time.
It's just a day, and then I'm driving back home.
Bitch!
Woo,
And you can drive on the beach. I forgot about that.
man. You know, people always ask me, you don't want to drive somewhere after work this or take a trip. No, I don't like to drive a car, man. I can't do it.
So lazy.
I'm lazy.
In Outer Banks, just to see.
Listen, when we went to the Outer Banks for a trip in school in the 6th grade, and we got to slide down the motherfucking sand dunes, bitch. That was the funnest thing I've ever done in my fucking life.
There's sand dunes out there?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Hold up, I'm about to look to see.
You need to take the babies to the sand dunes. I feel like the babies would have a blast on those motherfucking sand dunes, and they would be expeditiously exhausted by the time you let them get done playing. Because
There go that
all the
word
sand-
again. Expeditiously.
I'm gonna expeditiously
Kendra,
fuck you
I think
up.
you wear the flip flops with the Patty, you wear the flip flops with the thing in between the toe, or you wear the Nike slide?
I don't like shit touching my toes.
I like the sports joints.
Oh, okay. I had to make
ones
sure,
with
Patty. I had to
the
make
brown
sure, Patty.
laces. I like the ones with the brown laces over. You know what I mean?
Brown laces over the flip
Birkenstocks? You
flops.
talking about Birkenstocks? You talking about Jesus shoes?
Yeah. It comes
Oh,
Yeah.
my cousin told me to get a pair of them. They expensive, ain't it? Birkenstockers.
They not that bad. They worth it. They last you a while, boy.
Yeah, the Birkenstockers. My cousin told me about them.
Nah, these joints right here. I really like these joints. I used to wear these as a kid. Let me flip the camera around. I'll go get some of these from Payless real quick. Do Payless still exist?
said Payless. Me too. The boy.
Oh no, that ain't what I'm talking about, Ken dog. that go with that hat he got on, Ken. Yeah. That go with that hat, Ken.
Boy, don't the hell no. Get that shit off my motherfucking phone. I thought you talking about
the white ones too.
No.
Y'all get the white nails. Where y'all get the white toenails?
Not the white ones, not the white ones. You gonna have to carry around a rag with you so you can wipe this shit off every time you motherfucking get it.
I think I might get my feet done this weekend, man. I've been thinking about that. But look, Patty, you know what I seen today?
FaceTime my ass when you do that. I'm getting off of here because
Yeah,
you're showing all these different
I don't
shapes
show
of these
nobody my
motherfucking old
feet.
man shoes. Goddamn, got me.
Hey, y'all know what I seen today? Virginia State. Oh shit! All right, fuck. Virginia State Police got the Are they Mustangs? It's some new type of car. Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, they got the challenges too. I seen the challenges down there.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what this was. That thing looked like a Maserati coming down the road. No tent. Pretty cool looking. But look though, Patty, you rock out your show, bro, or you can end it, or you know what I mean, come back whenever. I'm about to lose service in a few. I'm coming up 95th Street. I'm ready to be up in Doswell, bro. So I'm gonna lose you out here, and have a good day, bro. I just want to set this up this morning. All right, here, bro. Hey, drop me down, cause I don't want to not be able to come back in.
All right, I got you.
All right, bro.
Welcome to the morning show, Petty's morning show. We are here because the community asked for it. Oh, y'all got Cybertrucks? I love them shoes. I'll rock them shoes anywhere. That's what we got on the menu or the agenda today. What's this? So last night, I can cover a bit of events from last night, but let me just make sure you're awake before I do that. Let's make sure you're fully awake. Hey. God dang it. Hey, man. Hey, we might got a treat this morning. I sent you an invite right now. Let's talk about a time, a date, and when you're available. Hold up. The insurance man is in here. He said 1 minute. Hold the hell. The insurance man is in here. The insurance man is in here. Thank you, Megan. I'm awake now. I'm awake.
We can't go, we can't end up with the extra day. Like a mother, we got chickens, and we get breakfast with it. This outside like the whole weekend.
Here, we didn't have a date or time, and I just we could be on the cuff or a correct time. I mean, the folks, this is the man. Megan introduced me to Indian Man. This is a treat. And he is the experienced man about insurance. This is a treat for everybody that's here. If you have time now, and we can also make a date, Mr. Indian Man, about you coming back for a better time that will work. I'm usually not on at this time, but a better time that will work for you as well.
I could talk now. Let me mute my phone. I'm working from home today, so I can talk now.
Okay.
I'm working on putting some tracks together for tomorrow night. I DJ as well, so.
Oh, nice.
I'm DJing a birthday party tomorrow night for a 15-year-old, so I got to put some tracks together for that.
Oh, Indiana Man. Sorry. So
you're right. I mean,
yeah. My bad.
I'm just saying.
My bad.
I'm awful pale. I'm just saying.
Go Colts. Go Colts. I ain't no Colts fan. So off the cuff.
Hold on a second. Let me pause you for a minute. Let me read this person. I can't stand car insurance. They jib me out of saving all of my money. You don't have to have it. It just sucks. I mean, I don't do car insurance, but I'm just saying I've had some accidents, and if I didn't have that, I would have been screwed. So much as we don't like it, we got to have it. So, but I don't deal with car insurance, so you can hate them all you want. Just saying.
Could you give them a basic rundown on why it is good to have insurance, even for the person who has people in lower income?
Yeah, so I will tell you. So I do, like, just real quick, low down dirty. I am a former Marine. I worked in the funeral industry for 3 years, and now I help people in retirement. But I also help everybody with life insurance. So life insurance, it really doesn't matter how old you are, and you can get life insurance for super cheap. So I will tell you, yesterday, I was in a home where they didn't have a whole lot of money. She's a retired individual. She's on what they call a D-SNP, which is she gets Medicaid and Medicare. So she gets welfare from the state and she gets Medicare from the government. So all of her health, all of her medical stuff's all taken care of, right? But that doesn't mean she doesn't need life insurance to take care of her funeral when she passes away, right? And so I was able to get her, based off of her health, I was able to get her like $16,000 for $107 a month. Now, that dropped due to her health. Originally, it was $25,000 for $107, but because after she answered some health questions, they reworked it, and she still was able to get approved, which is the pretty cool thing about it, right? So, life insurance is so important because here's the thing, right, Pastor? If you and I are in a family and you pass away and you don't have anything, it's on me to take care of it, right? The funeral home's not going to feel bad for me, right? They're not going to be like, oh, that pastor, he was a good guy. We're going to go ahead and just stroke that check for $20,000 and take care of it, right?
Right.
It's not going to happen. And so for me, I spend a lot of time focusing on like what's important to the person and then what they want for their loved ones when they go, right? And then put a plan in place. If you're super young and you're healthy, get a whole life policy or get a term policy with a return of premium. Never buy a term policy if you don't get your money back.
Could you? Okay, so this is the good stuff that young people need to know, because for young people,
hey, Cupcake, not always whole life. 1,000,000,000% not always whole life. You know why? If I don't need to replace one's life, then I don't need whole life. It is a whole life. Me and a spouse. My spouse dies. That is a life I need to replace if I am dependent on that individual's income. If I'm not, then I don't need whole life, right? The whole entire purpose of whole life is to take care of, let's say you got a 30-year-old couple, they got 2 kids that are 5 and 7 years old, and pops passes away, right? Now mom's 32 years old, she's got 2 kids under the age of 10, and she's got to now raise those kids. She needs to replace his life until she can get back on her feet, right? Then you have term insurance, which is a term, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. 99% of term insurance goes away after you're done paying it. You don't ever get any of your money back. But there are some really cool products in the market now where you get somewhere between 85 and 90% of your money back if you outlive the policy.
That's what I want. For the young folks, I want you to explain that about that.
One that's really, really important is final expense. Final expense insurance is under 50 grand and pays out within 72 hours after you pass away. So if I was to pass away today, Pastor, and you were to call let's say Americo and say, hey, my brother passed away and here's his information, within 72 hours, you're going to have that money in your bank account. Not a funeral home, not a mortuary. The money comes to you. You get to choose what to do with the money. I'm not sure who said it, but a whole life policy takes somewhere between 60 and 70 days to pay out after you apply for it without giving up any of your money to the funeral home. Now you can give your money, you can give the policy to the funeral home. The funeral home will take a percentage of it. They'll front the money for the funeral, and then you'll get your part, they'll get their part, right? But with final expense insurance, it goes directly to your next of kin or whoever your beneficiary is, and then they get that money to do as they see fit to take care of you.
Could you explain to the young folks, like, I think there's this misconception about policies being like expensive, and could you explain to them how like it's not this expensive thing coming out of pocket and it can be affordable?
Yeah, so I think sorry, I was going to reply to Cupcake there. So the misconception about insurance is that it is so expensive, right? What is expensive is whole life insurance, whole life that continues to climb, right? So you want to make sure you get in a policy that doesn't continue to increase as you age, right? So an increasing term or increase in whole life is kind of ridiculous because by the time you are 60 years old, it's hard to afford. Or a term policy without anything back. So somebody who's 25 years old could probably get $100,000 for 20 or 30 bucks a month. Super cheap, which means you could get for 15 or 20 bucks a month, you might be able to get 20 grand, right? So it's not that expensive. I do a lot of insurance without underwriting. So hence the reason why another reason why I avoid the whole life is because I avoid the underwriting. So if you're a diabetic, if you've got some health issues, we try to avoid them turning you down, because when you get turned down in insurance, it goes into a little computer and everybody knows you were turned down. So you can't go from this company to this company to this company and change your answers and try to get different results. And so it's super important that the person you're talking to understands your medical and they understand what company they're working with. So they're not penalizing you for making a mistake. So if you were to tell me hypothetically, let's say this, Pastor, I'm sitting with you, we're doing an application and I say, do you have diabetes? You tell me no, but I hit yes. Okay. Now I got to go through, we submit the application and they say, sorry, he's a diabetic. This policy doesn't allow diabetics, right? And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. I said I wasn't a diabetic. I just screwed you over because now your system says you're a diabetic and now we have to fight to get that taken away. So it's super important that you know that that information is entered in correctly and somebody's just not willy-nilly trying to get you a policy. And I'm sorry, but my dog is slurping water, so it might be a little loud for a minute.
No, you did.
What is the cost of whole life? Hold on, whole life, 250,000 cupcake. Sky's the limit, right? It's going to depend on your age. Your gender was huge because women outlive men. So women's life insurance is way more expensive than men's because we don't go to the doctor. We don't live as long. And so our life insurance is cheaper. And then, but Cupcake, if you send me a private message, I'd be more than happy to ask you a couple of questions and then I could get it for you. But I'd be happy here. Let's do this. We'll give some scenarios. Okay. Let me get my computer out and we'll do actually some like real life. Hey, if you're 30 years old and you're healthy, here's what it would cost kind of thing. Okay. I can do that and it all be real. But, and then if you're licensed, I'm in Indiana, but I'm licensed all around the country. So if somebody actually wants me to help them, I'm more than happy to. Life insurance is a real investment, right? It's also an investment for long-term care. Right? All of us, most of us, I'm assuming, know somebody who's been in some type of nursing home, rehabilitation, something like that. 77% of Americans go into long-term care. Less than 20% have coverage. Every homeowner has home insurance. Less than 5% of homeowners use their home insurance.
Can I tell them real quick, Indiana man? Hey, y'all follow him, please. And you got links in your bio, I think, as well. No links?
Not yet.
Okay.
I kind of kept my business private up until this point, but man, I kind of got asked to do this, so I don't mind. Like, I love what I do. I love helping people. So yes, I'm licensed in Ohio. Anybody that I can help, my time's 100% free. So I sit with people every day and don't make a dime, and I educate them on what's available for them and let them make choices, whether it's with me or somebody else. But for me, to me, that's the most rewarding part of our job. I mean, are you really a pastor?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran like you.
Okay. Because even as a veteran, thanks for your service. But there's something about the moral paycheck when you sit with somebody and you can just do something good and not be like, oh, I didn't make any money. I don't give a shit, because you know what? The money comes.
Yes.
But what you get from helping people just because. I drove an hour the other night because a 70-year-old woman called me and said her cell phone had a virus and she didn't know what to do. You want to know what? Her husband was looking at porn on her cell phone and got a virus. Her 70-year-old husband, and I had to fix her phone. But you know what? She's my client. And I had to go, and she knows she can depend on me. But I was like, what are you doing? You need to tell Harold to get on his own phone.
Exactly. No, but I'm with you.
Crazy shit.
No, it feels good. I'm exactly with you. It feels good to do good stuff for people. I'm with you.
You're right. Harold did know he did it, and he didn't say shit while I was there trying to fix that phone. He went into the bedroom and closed the door. Now I know why.
Besides, so the new changes coming in 2026, how does this affect the insurance industry at the end of 2026?
Oh, you're welcome for this. So insurance, like life insurance, nothing, that really doesn't change year over year. Medicare, that changes year over year.
Okay.
Right. So for seniors or people on Social Security, disability that are on Medicare, right? I help people with that because what people don't realize is I'm 46. I would take Medicare in a heartbeat today because unlike your job, let's say you work for TikTok because we're on TikTok and TikTok, God, my brain just went flat. Where was I? Sorry.
Insurance from the job versus taking Medicaid versus insurance from the job.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was trying to get logged in here. So at your job, you work with one health company, and every year you have that health company, whether they fit your health needs or they don't fit your health needs, you pay the premium to your work, and that's what you get. Medicare, I can switch every year if I don't like that company. True. Every year. Okay, so let's use this for an example. Our friend Megan's on here. So let's say Megan is a client of mine, and Megan is like, I am healthy. And I'm like, Megan, I am so proud of you for working out, using the system, staying off the medications. You're doing so good. All right, that's October. January comes around. Megan gets her health card. She's on the same plan she's been on for 5 years. All of a sudden, Megan goes to the doctor in March, and the doctor's like, Megan, you've done really good, but you're 70 now, and things start to change in your life. And I want to let you know that your numbers are off and we need to get some insulin going for you because you get that diabetes going on, right? Common thing. Megan would pick the phone up with me and I would then sit with her and we would go change her plan because now that she's a diabetic, there's a specific plan in Medicare that takes care of her and her needs. But here's the issue. Agents in my world don't do that because they don't get paid enough to do that. There's not enough care and want to do that. Right. And so for me, my clients, every time you go to the doctor and there is a change to your health, they either call or text me. Hey, I went to Dr. Rhodes today and he told me that I need to go have another heart scan. Mrs. Jones, I'm sorry to hear about that, but thank you for letting me know. I'm going to update my records. So when we meet again, that's something that we will hit on. Okay. Right. If it's something that I know that they can get extra help immediately with, I instantly get them that extra help so they can start doing better in their lives. But that's what changes for Medicare. But in health, the life insurance does not change. Like year over year, there'll be different policies that come out, different types of policies that come out. So let's say your mom and dad have a life insurance policy. A lot of seniors have old life insurance. Okay. Old life insurance means you can't borrow against it. Oh. So old life insurance is life insurance, but new life insurance, let's say that Megan is got a $200,000 life insurance policy and Megan gets really, really sick and needs to, she needs to use some of that money. Yeah. She can use everything except for 10% of it because the 10% will be taking care of her funeral. And they want to make sure that that's what that money was for. So they would hold back 10% to pay for her funeral, and then she could use that policy to take care of her medical bills and take care of her health.
Is that a loan or is that what is that?
No. If you're paid into your insurance, depending on how long you've had that policy, yes, you can borrow against it. Yes, sir. That's called new life insurance.
Oh.
It's like you're just taking your profit, basically.
Yep.
It just hit me.
Right.
It really hit me.
The other thing is if people have a little bit of money, right? So let's say you've worked, you've had a 401k or an IRA, or you got a CD, or you got some investments. You can take that money, invest it where you can't lose, but you win through life insurance. And then it also takes care of long-term care for you. It also takes care of you have an illness. It takes care of so much.
Gigi said, "Pay yourself back correctly." Correct.
Me?
With the policy, the borrowing on the policy.
It's you get more than you put in.
And Chuck, do you mind if I interrupt you for one moment?
Hell yeah.
I know. So the great thing about Chuck is you guys can hear like he's passionate. He loves what he does. One of the interesting things that he won't share because he's very prideful but humble is that he actually started out in the funeral industry. And these were gaps that he was actually finding with the clients that he served. And he couldn't do anything about it. Like they would come to him at the end of life when it's like your worst thing that you have to deal with is a death in the family or a relative or whoever. And he was like, okay, well, what's your policy? What's this? And so many people were coming to him And one day he was like, just a couple years ago, he's like, that's it. I want to change the outcome. Like, I can do more. I can do better. I can do different. So he actually went and got all of his licensures. He went and studied. He went and did all these things because he was so sick and tired of these families coming in at their worst moments and him really not being able to do anything but the end of life. And depending if they were set up or not, he really didn't have an avenue to help them because at that point it's too late. So the great thing Chuck did is he went back, he went and did his education, and that's like why he's so passionate about it. So I think you guys can all hear him that he sincerely cares. But that's kind of like one of Chuck's most endearing parts is that he does care and he does these things and he will individualize everything and anything. And again, you don't have to go to him. I just thought he was a great person to come explain the topic. And if you don't feel comfortable going with somebody like him, you can always go to your local bank and then they can make your recommendations. But he is nationwide. And I just thought it's a little fun backstory for people to understand this was not always his career.
No, and I appreciate that. I don't toot my own horn.
No, you don't.
I just do this because I love to help people. I'm a servant at heart, and I believe that everybody deserves kindness. And I believe that our seniors, most of all, and our veterans are the forgotten few. And so I try to spend a lot of time taking care of that. I personally don't work with a lot of young people, but I obviously can. I just focus where I'm an ambassador to seniors. I DJ for seniors for free. I go put on proms and things for seniors and give them the lives that they deserve. And so that's why I do what I do. But Megan, I appreciate that.
Can I share a little story?
I want to second what Megan just said. You don't need to call me, talk to me. I don't care.
You got a phone call.
No, I just trying to swipe off. I don't care who you talk to, but what I will tell you is that if you have somebody that you love, it's your obligation to leave them something to take care of you. It is not their obligation to take care of you. When you pass away, the last thing that somebody needs to deal with is worrying about how to take care of you. Because on the worst day of their life, and this is somebody who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt, you need to make decisions that you don't know how to make. You need to make decisions that you're unsure if they're the right ones. And then for the rest of your life, you live with the thing of, did I do it right? Did I do it the way they would want it? Are they going to be proud of how I took care of their service, right? So having that feeling on a parent, let alone a sibling or a child, is super, super important or super, super hard. And so you want to protect that. So go talk to somebody. That's why I say my time's always free. I'll get on a Zoom call with somebody just like this and talk about it. I got 5 kids. It costs $10 a month to have life insurance on my kids.
Exactly.
Kid, right? It ain't expensive to put life insurance on a kid, but if you lost your kid, let me tell you, the last thing you're going to be trying to figure out is how to take care and pay for that when you're broke as a joke. But you know what? That $10 pack of cigarettes that you buy every day, I'm just saying. Like, that's reality. And I sometimes I throw reality in there and make you guys know that I am an ass sometimes.
Well, here's some reality for us ones who do have the older parents. My mother passed away in 2003 unexpectedly.
Sorry to hear
And
that.
she did have a life insurance policy, and it was 6 months shy of the 2-year clause. So let's all keep remember that once you sign up, it doesn't go in effect that day on some policies. And he's going to touch on that. But anyway, of course, yeah, we didn't have the money at hand to prepare for that. We sold everything that wasn't bolted down because we could have done the cremation route, but we just that wasn't an option for us, unfortunately. If we had to, we would have. But my mother deserved better than that. So, but we sold everything and for the cheapest that we could come up with. And it wasn't, wasn't the cheapest, wasn't the most expensive, but it still cost us over $8,000, y'all. So please, and this was in 2003, please get your life insurance policies. Even if it's a 10,000, a 15,000, it will let your loved ones at least take the biggest burden off of them. I never imagined letting go of my mother at a young age. She was my best friend, but then here we are trying to figure out, and you don't have all this time, you don't have days to figure it out. You got to figure it out. And I don't ever want to see anybody go through something like that ever. So I just wanted to bring up that, please, guys, get your life insurance policy started. And he's going to touch on the 2-year clause thing. And I'm going to drop. They did give her money back. Ooh, yay. Thank you. That made a help, it made a dent, but it sure didn't take care of what we needed. But I just wanted to share that little story, and I'm going to drop down. Love everyone.
Thanks for sharing. Sorry about your loss of your mom. I know it's not easy.
It's been quite a few years, but it still hits every day.
I'm sure it does.
And thank you.
You're welcome. So a couple things I'll hit on what she said. So there is multiple life insurance policies, right? But some are day one, right? I try to do as many day one policies as possible, meaning the day you make your first payment is the day it goes into effect. So if you sit with me today, we write the policy today, you're healthy, you're approved for day one, your life insurance is written that day. That means if you walked outside of that door and got struck by a vehicle, you would have a full policy for your family. Now, maybe you're unhealthy. So maybe they're going to give you a 12 or a 24-month graded period. What that means is if you have a 12 or 24-month graded period, if you pass away in the first 12 months, your family gets all of your payments back. If you pass away in the first 24 months, they get half of the policy. And then after 24 months, by law, they have to pay out in full.
24 months.
Yeah.
Yep. Question, you said the $10 on the children, your kids, is that 10 for each kid?
On average, yeah, it just depends on the age of the child.
And
if I can get my computer to work, and I will get it, but none of my websites are working.
And then someone had a question about insurance for children with special abilities. I say special abilities, special needs, special abilities. Just trying not to disrespect those parents. Is there insurance for those children that is? I guess they wanted to know if it's less expensive, or is it still going to be in the range that you're talking with the 10 for each kids?
So it really depends on the age of the child. It depends on the health of the child. That is an issue. Come on, what is going on here?
Dog fan, what do you mean same amount of? What elaborate, please. Don't know what they mean. So it depends on the health of the child, but
yes. If you don't do it at day one, meaning when they're born, right, then it depends on the health of the child.
How expensive can it get for some of the parents with children with special abilities?
Give me 1 second. How old is the child?
They didn't say how old the child was.
No, I'm asking. That's why.
Oh, okay. They're not saying.
Yeah, Gerber is very expensive. It's not the best. It's just the most known, but it is not the best by any means. It is the most expensive for children. I will tell you right now. Mutual of Omaha.
Hey, that was removing the other person, not you. Not you. You was getting. I know who you was getting. You was getting Mufasa. I already know they was getting Mufasa. They was removing Mufasa, not you. They was removing Mufasa. Mufasa the dancer.
Mutual of Omaha is about half the price of Gerber, just so you know.
Kick me out. It was Mufasa. It was Mufasa trying to come up and dance. That's what.
Did you see how old the child was? You can also get child life and policy. You receive a check at 18. That is correct. I call it the best 18th birthday present from any grandparent or parent.
With the living will, and working in the funeral. Well, actually, going back to JP and the polish, that 10-year policy she was talking about, and being in that 2-year window. Could you explain? Because she was saying out of pocket. Could you explain about that?
About the 10-year
one, like the 10-year and missing being in within a 2-year window of her policy.
So so that's called a graded policy. So if you're unhealthy or you have some health issues, let's say you have a heart issue, right? So they'll say if you die of a heart condition in the next 24 months, you're only going to get half your policy or your money back. Okay, but after 24 months, you'd get it all. What they're saying is your hearts can't be that bad if you're still standing in 24 months. And by law, they have to receive and recoup everything that they need, quote unquote, from the insurance side within 24 months.
Oh.
So after 24 months, they have to pay out full.
Oh.
So if I've got a lady who's diabetic, someone who's diabetic is going to get a graded policy. It's going to be a 2-year graded policy. First year, you get all your money back if you passed away. Second year, you get half the premium. Third year, you get all of the money.
Oh.
Typically, that's how that works.
Okay. Graded. The living will. They are asking about pet insurance.
I do pet insurance. We offer it. I've never done it, but we definitely do it. I've never, it's just a matter of going in and doing it, but we offer it.
So is that also technically an investment, the pet insurance side? Could you borrow against pet insurance?
No.
Okay. They had to ask.
So if you're looking for investment style things, mine would be an annuity. So an annuity is a backed by life insurance investment. Okay. So you can do one where you can lose some of your money, but typically when I do annuities with seniors, they can't lose. So if somebody gives me $100,000, their floor will never be less than $100,000. And if the market goes up 10% this year, then their floor goes up. That becomes their new floor. If the market goes down 10% this year, they stay at their current level. They don't lose. And then you can borrow against it. You can also set it up where it pays you a paycheck at a certain time in your life. So let's say you become 70 years old. You're like, okay, my Social Security is going to be $1,500. I also want to have an annuity at $1,500. So I got a $3,000 living expense. Well, I can do that. You can do it for long-term care. There's a lot of different types of investments there within your health and your things like that you can use to take care of yourself when you're older.
So an annuity also would be good for seniors, instead of, because I know that a lot of families are going to be getting, a lot of people don't know that seniors end up selling their homes to get care. Would an annuity for any of the older people that are in here, would that be something good for them to look into instead of selling their home to get care later in life?
Yeah. So, depending on where you're at and what stage in your life are, right? So if you are able to take and you have liquid, right? If somebody has liquid money, right? Non-qualified money, so money in the bank, whatever, they could put that into some type of annuity / long-term care that would take care of them when they're older. If somebody was to sell their house and let's say get $200,000 from selling their house and they're going to go live in something else, right? They could take that and put it into an annuity and then ask the annuity then to turn around and pay them a monthly stipend for the rest of their life. And they would have a guaranteed check for the rest of their life, right? There's so many different options that are there. And it's all backed by life insurance.
Nice. The living wills, I'm assuming that you dealt with, you worked in.
You live in wills and trusts.
Oh, you do trust as well.
Yes, I do. And so let's talk about that. So I had a lady on social media reach out to me because I commented on a veteran group that I was in, and she ended up her grandmother had to go in nursing care. They ended up having to sell her grandmother's house and cash out all of her grandma's stuff in order to pay for the nursing home before the state helps, right? That's called a Medicaid spend down.
Well, let me write it down.
Medicaid spend down. So let's say, for fun numbers, you have a house and you got 100 grand in a 401k.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now you have a stroke. You got nobody to take care of you, and you need to go to a nursing home. They're gonna lock onto that 100 grand. Then they're gonna sell your house. Then the state will take over. But if I had that in a trust, the state could never have touched it. And it avoids probate. Right? So, these are the things, as this is how seniors and folks protect themselves from our government taking advantage of them and screwing us over.
So we're young.
You are right, Jez. It happens to more seniors than you can imagine. That's why this lady reached out to me. She's like, I need you to help protect my mom and dad so they don't go down this road.
So if we're young, like I still consider 40, 50 young, we do need to get a trust if we have land and property. It would be in our best interest.
Yeah, why? Do you know something I don't know?
I'm
hold on, quick question. Do you know when you were born? June 21st, 1979. Do you know your date of death?
No.
That's right. So age don't matter when it comes to preparing for your family.
Okay.
You could be 5, you could be 10, you could be 20, 30, 50, 100. Nobody knows when you're going to be called home. All you know is you should be prepared so your family doesn't have to deal with the consequences of your lack of preparation.
Wow. Thank you. I mean, it sounds a little harsh, but it's not harsh. It's the words that most people need to hear.
I mean, it is harsh, right? Because I'm talking in a forum like this. Now, if I'm talking to somebody in front, I don't talk that way, right? But in this, I'm speaking very off the cuff here. You have to prepare for them so they don't have to take care of you.
True.
On the worst day of somebody's life, the last thing you want them doing is going into a funeral home and getting taken advantage by a funeral director because they know you're grieving and they can take all the money from you that they want.
That happens.
Does it happen? Oh, every day and twice on Sunday, let me tell you.
What?
You don't think, come on. You're grieving, you lost your parents, you got a $50,000 life insurance policy. They want as much of that policy they can get. So you're going to get mama in that beautiful golden black casket. You're going to get her in that one beautiful aluminum vault. You don't want that. You want that mausoleum so mom's never laying in the ground, don't you?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Now imagine on your worst day of your life when you're actually not using your brain, that somebody now takes advantage of you.
Oh, okay.
Hence the reason why I don't like giving money to the funeral home, because I work there and I understand it.
Okay. They got the wheels turning. Shock my little walnut.
It is very common. Please don't say that is not common. Okay, your wife is one in a few. I'm trying to tell you, I've worked with a lot, and it's very common. Very, very common. Hence the reason, one of the reasons why I left was because this was part of the reason why I left was because of how the family got taken care of, and I wanted to be able to protect that.
Okay. When it comes to, so Megan did speak about something that you're starting a veterans, she didn't really say, it was a veterans something. That you're going to be starting a veterans group?
Did I? Hello? I'm sorry, sir. Can you hear me, Indiana, man? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I apologize, sir. Yeah, I wanted to ask a question. I don't got good service, and I typed it, but
it's probably that.
Could you speak on if your family has life insurance on you? Could you speak on getting life insurance on yourself? And I'm gonna drop down that way. I don't.
What do you mean? Okay, hold on before you drop down. Okay, so somebody has life insurance on me already, right?
Yeah. Say your mother. Say your mother and your grandmother has life insurance on you already. Are you able to do it on yourself as well?
Oh yeah. You can have ungodly amounts of life insurance. There's no amount of policy. So
Okay.
in order to have life insurance on somebody, you have to have what's called insurable trust. Meaning, I can't go and see, oh, I have a client who's a little ill. I'm going to take out some life insurance on her because I know I'm going to get paid. Right? I don't have an insurable interest in my client. I can't see that my neighbor's starting to go downhill. I can't take life insurance out of my neighbor in order to profit. Now, if my grandmother is ill and I'm going to, I have insurable interest, whether it's right or wrong, I could do that. Does that make sense?
Right. Understood. I asked because
if you're going to get divorced, make sure you keep the life insurance policy on your ex-wife, because as long as you keep making the payments, you're good to go.
Oh.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I asked because I know my mom has life insurance through her job and all of that, so I've never looked into life insurance for myself. That's why I asked. That's all.
Yes.
I'm gonna drop down though. I just want to ask
you
that question.
You can definitely get life insurance on yourself, Zoe. So send me a message. I'd be happy to answer your question. But you can definitely get it on yourself, without a doubt.
Simple. All right, sir. All right, bud. Okay.
They had a question. They asked if A, D, and D policies are important.
Yes. Accidental death. Yes. And dismemberment. So, I mean, they're not like huge, but a lot of them double your life insurance policy. So usually for a few extra dollars a month, you can have what's called an AD&D. So accidental death and dismemberment. You have a car accident, you get hit by a bus, something like that. That's an accident, right? You didn't have a heart attack. You didn't die from a stroke. But if I get hit by a bus and I go to the hospital and then I die of a heart attack, that AD&D will not pay because I died from the heart attack, not from the bus hitting me. I needed to die on the street, not in the hospital. They will fight it tooth and nail. I'm just saying.
I got a veterans question. So the VA came out with they're coming out with a new life insurance policy. Do you think that one is better than the VGLI? I think that's probably correct. VGLI. I think they have a new policy coming out. Is it better to stick to the older policy or go with the new policy that they're coming out with?
I've looked at the new one. The rates look a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Navy Federal and USAA offer policies. No. Okay. Thank you.
I will tell you that, and I think a lot of us fall for this. Right. Just because it's for a veteran or just because it's for a senior doesn't make it better.
Okay.
100% does not make it better. Right. Never buy life insurance off of TV. Never buy Medicare from somebody that's not in front of you, that you physically can't look them in their eyes, and don't do it over the phone because they don't have any invested interest in you. They're just going to tell you whatever you need to hear to get you off the phone, to get you to say yes, and they don't care of the consequences that follow.
Okay.
Well, one thing I wanted to talk about real quick while my computer's not doing what I want, but so with the life insurance, when I made a book, so my families, they get a book that I created that they record all their wishes in. So that way when they pass, their loved ones pick up this book that I create. It's got my bio on the back, and they can take this with them. The last page of the funeral guide is a letter that you write to your loved ones. So when you pass away, instead of somebody getting up and talking that doesn't maybe know you, the letter is the last thing that you have read at your service. And so your family, your friends, and your loved ones leave the service with a happy heart and maybe not as sad, and maybe they can start healing a little bit better because they heard your words.
How do we, might as well, this promotion time, Indiana man, how do we get the book? How do we contact you to get that shipped out to us? To pay.
My number's in the chat.
Okay, writing it down.
Ready? Here we go. 463 204 8050.
And we can buy that directly from you?
You can shoot me a text right now.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I had to excuse myself for work.
I wanted to just reiterate something that Chuck had said that I think is really important. Don't get overwhelmed with it. Like right now, you're in a fact finding mission. You're just trying to figure out your basics for you and for your family. Chuck, they want to know if they buy life insurance with you, is your book free? Does it come as part of your service or do they buy the book from you?
No, and when I do life insurance for you, I actually create this book for you. So this is a book for a friend of mine, and an actual friend of mine. And so in this book is their funeral guide that I built, then all of their current policies that they have with me, and then my biography is on the back. So this way, when they pass away, their family picks up one book, all of their policies are in one place. The person that helped their families on the back, they pick it up, they call me, and I'm their point of contact to help guide them through the process.
It's so clean. It's clean, it's direct, it's in one place. I just wanted to, which I think a lot of people can get overwhelmed on this topic. One of the greatest things that we did, and again, you do whatever you guys want, we said when our kids were young, instead of giving them toys, because they get like a million toys, we asked our relatives if they did want to get us something for the children. We asked for investments. We asked for savings bonds. We asked for life insurance policies that they would gift. So like Chuck was saying, if the life insurance policy was $100 or 1,200 or whatever it was for the year, we would ask in lieu of, would they write a check? It would go into the children's checking account every month. It would get pulled from their checking account. So then your family are not just wasting money on these little toys, like, and things that go in the closet or like the re-gifts and stuff, that they're actually giving you a lifelong gift of security, knowing that their grandkids, their kids, whoever it is, can have. Did that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And think about it like this. Let's say you have a kid, 5-year-old kid. All right. And on Saturday, you took him to McDonald's, right? $10. One time. Went to McDonald's, cost you $10. But if that kid was to have something tragic happen to them, it's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. So that $10 Happy Meal that was so important could have saved you so much, because you have to look at your priorities and what's important. And Megan, I'm 100%. When I sit with seniors, I tell them the best gift that they can give their grandkids is a life insurance. 100%. When I sit with seniors, I tell them the best gift that they can give their grandkids is a life insurance policy. And on their 18th birthday, you hand deliver that to them and let them make a decision whether they want to keep it and take it over, or they want to cash it in and get a nice big check and go do something with their life.
Oh, that's good.
But that is a hell of a birthday present at 18 years old, if you ask me.
My kids cashed out. Well, one of my kids.
I probably would too. You go on. Look, if I would have done this with my
That was
son,
their senior trip.
hell yeah, my son would be traveling the world right now. He's already told me.
Question. So that cash out for that child that's turning 18, it's a 2-part question. You sit down and talk to the child at 18 or before 18 that they can cash this out, and then you walk them.
No, they have time after their 18th birthday.
But you let them know that they can cash this policy out?
Yes. Yeah, you tell them. Yeah.
Okay. And then
so when they're 18, you give it to them and you say you have a decision to make. You can take this over, convert it to you, you make the payments, or you as a parent can keep making the payments, right? But they have to convert it from a child policy to an adult policy. And then they can either cash it in at that time, or they can convert it over and keep paying on it and have a whole life policy for pennies on the dollar at that point for the rest of their life.
And do you mind me saying too, we have and again, this is just my family. You guys do whatever you want, but we have family meetings. We almost conduct them like they're a board meeting. And we talk to the kids about what is happening and the whys behind it, so that way that they're educated. And you speak to them at their age level. Like, it doesn't have to be so serious, but they do have to learn what's coming to them, or what they have, or what they should do. Like, these are all things that should be discussed as a family, so that way they know. And it doesn't have to be heavy. It doesn't have to be in depth. It's just like, hey,
You're 15. Like, what are your goals when you're 18? Here's what you could have, and yada, yada, yada.
The second part to my question is that cash out for the child can be anywhere from 10 to 20,000, or is that policy amount only a certain amount of money?
It's up to you. So when you choose to do that, then you choose what you want, right? I mean, it's going to come down to how much you want to spend a month in order to get you for your children, right? So if you want to spend $10, $20, $30 a month, right? And again, if you start it when your child is born, it's cheaper buying it at when they're born than when they're 5, than when they're 10, and when they're 12 and 15 and so on, right?
I'm only asking because I'm asking it like this because I got this. One of my kids is really thinking. I'm thinking if he cashed out that he would make a smart investment with something that he cashes out, and you know.
If it was me and I had a kid and I did it the right way, I would have them take that out and take that money and take a little bit and enjoy some life, and then I would show them how to take that money and invest it.
Yeah.
And then I would have them go buy themselves a return on premium whole life or term policy for 20 or 30 years where they get 80 to 90% of it back if they outlive it. And they would then have so much money. They would have so much money because they used it the right way. So I would definitely take my advantage of that life insurance money and mess with it. Yeah.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
And it's fun. And you can actually write in your family contracts, and you can honestly, you go to your local bank and you have them signed. What you can do is also you can mandate where the directions go. You could tell them 20% has to go to this, 20% has to go to this. Here's 30% to do as you wish. And then here's your other 50 that's going to be rolled into this. Like you can mandate it.
You can mandate it through the trust.
Yes.
Through your when you write down how the money is split when you pass away.
Okay.
Yeah. And even like when they turn 18, like if they decide to cash out their policy, you can have it, you can go down and you can have it. Oh, what's the word I'm looking? Sorry, you guys, I'm a little jet lagged at the moment. You can have it notarized. And you have them sign their little signatures as just, learning a lesson how to sign a contract. You can set up these little things with them and have them sign and just say, hey, when you're 18, you get 20% to go on your senior trip. You get this for whatever. Like Gigi's grandfather mandated 20% had to go to their education. So like you can do these things. And these are all fluid documents. Like these should be talked about every 6 months, every year. You can change things. If you make more money, you can increase it. If you're going through a financial hardship, you can decrease it. Like it's ebbs and flows. It's like life.
I'm starting to feel like this used to be like really like I feel like this used to be household conversation, and then somewhere in the 80s, 90s, or 70s, this education about this stuff kind of went away. Somewhere like it used. I feel like this was normal conversation before the 70s. That's how I'm feeling right now. Just looking at some historical things. This feels like this was normal conversation, and somehow this has left most of America because I think a lot of people feel good about knowing this information or even getting.
So one thing I want to say is about working with us. One thing that we do for our clients, I think, is pretty remarkable. Is we have a program called SAGE, SAGE. So Sam Alpha Golf Echo. SAGE is a free program to everybody that works with us. And what we do is we take a percentage of everything that you have with our company, whether it be Medicare, life insurance, annuities, whatever, and we put it into a private scholarship fund that you can give to your family, your loved ones, your kids, your niece, your nephews, or whatever, that they can go to college. And it doesn't cost you anything other than doing business with us. And so each child can get up to $67,000 in a 4-year span to go to college. So let's say, Megan, you and I are family. We have one nephew and we want to get that nephew through to college. We could take all of our SAGE money and combine it up to $67,000 and give it to that one child for a 4-year college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. because education is so important. Not just educating our clients, but also making sure that our youth are educated.
And it's so darn expensive. Like,
it is. And so if you can get, free money for college, just saying.
It's like you always maximize your matching program through your employer. Like, it's free money, it's on the table, take it.
Yes, but as soon as the employer, if you don't have 401ks with employer, yeah, only 401k if your employer matches it. So,
did you want to see if anybody wanted to come up to see, like you was talking about numbers?
Open it up.
And what it was.
I've gotten a few text messages. I've gotten some messages on here as well. I will reach out to everybody. But if anybody wants to come, open it up. I'd be happy to answer questions. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get logged into our system. So,
oh, well, you're not logged in. So
no, it's not letting me logged into my system over here, and I can't get. I just sent a message to somebody. I'm like, hey, I can't get logged into our system. What's going on?
Gotta love IT sometimes. Either could United Airlines.
Did you fire me? I own my own business.
If there's anyone who has more questions, now is the time. I'm sure you'll be back.
Oh yeah, I've been coming into your lives. I've just been kind of hanging low.
I laughed. I told him the other day, I'm like, I swear he doesn't battle for the day. You just came at a really awkward time. It was you and Mookie fighting about husbandry. And I was like, I swear this is not what it is. I was like,
oh, I came in like a few days ago, and there was some woman, like, she was losing her shit. I don't even know what it was about, but I was just eating my popcorn, being like, man, I hope whoever she's mad at's got life insurance.
I did. I was like sending him messages. I'm like, I swear we do serious topics. I was like,
it goes left, and I have no control at all.
But it's like me trying to answer everybody. Do you remember in the beginning? I was like, I don't know how to explain this side of TikTok to people, because you've seen how I introduced you when you guys are on my side of TikTok, and I'm like, so all of a sudden you came in, and I was like, oh God, I was like, how do I explain this away? I was like, how do I? Yeah, a little bit of everything.
It's a great place. You just never know what you're gonna get out of this joint.
Sometimes you just got to roll with the punches and just enjoy whatever it is.
So I'll drop down, and if anybody has questions, I have to actually call Chuck because we're going to adjust some things. The nice thing about insurance nowadays, and from Chuck's background specifically, again, is he comes from the other side. And that's how he was able to find the stopgap measures that he wanted to fill. Like, he made a whole he's in the process of completing like a veteran program. He's and for the I shouldn't say, typically I would say the wives, but it's not in modern day. In modern day, it's the non-working spouse. They're creating programs that while their significant others are deployed.
That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know what veteran.
Like I said, I'm gonna toot his horn because he won't do it. And there's just so many different things that he has, but he created this really amazing program that's rolling out.
Adria,
now I know what she's talking about.
Adria, she had the question right there.
Oh yeah, so mine are. How old's the child? Megan, thank you, love you. How old's the child? That's what I was waiting for.
5.
Okay.
Not gonna have us like that. Hold on, let me get the I gotta at least get us some.
So send me a message, but yes, you can. It's going to depend on some of the special needs that are there, but that's definitely doable. But I will tell you, if I may, when it comes to kids with special needs, one of the bigger concerns that need to be focused on is long-term care if something was to ever happen to you. So what would be their plan if something happened to you to take care of them?
What do you mean their long-term care?
So if you have a child with special needs right? Let's say I have a son, which I do. But let's say I have a son with special needs, which sometimes I think he is. But and I pass away, he needs someone to take care of him. And if I don't have something in place, he becomes a warden of the state.
Okay.
Yes. These are things that people have to think about and put things in place in order for them to get help and get the things that they need.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So life insurance is great for a young child, but sometimes it's more of like, what's the process with that life insurance? Will that life insurance also work as some type of care if they need care down the road? Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
Andrea, what I would look at is a policy that can be converted in case that he needs to go into some type of care other than just life insurance.
Also, Petty, just because this was really impromptu, because Chuck was working from home today, if it's okay with you, some people are being very nice, like sending DMs, like saying thank you for hosting. But there's other people that have arrived late, not knowing that there was a serious topic. Do you think the two of you could add maybe like another day where we kind of redo
what
this?
day, Chuck? What day works next week for you?
Let me see. I think I'm on the poll on Tuesday. Hold on.
It's a good time too, by the way.
Kate, for real, Chuck is really. I'm glad Megan put us together. This really, Chuck. Chuck, when Kelly, she's Kelly down there.
Ask questions. I'm here. I'm here now. So if you have questions, ask, young lady. But yeah, we can put something on the.
That's why I would really want to do this because of Kelly.
So I'm one of the ones. I have 4 going on 5 kids, as in like I'm pregnant right now, and I did not have a life insurance policy. As of recent, I did obtain one, but now I have questions that I would like to ask you on the what we call back end, if that's okay. Only because I feel like I did it wrong.
I'll give you a cell phone.
Okay, I truly have no help in like any of this kind of stuff, so I'd really appreciate and I'll pay you for your time, anything. Because now I'm like, crud, I think I did it wrong.
So Kelly, I just dropped my number in the chat.
Okay, let me screenshot it.
Number 2 is you'll never pay me for my time. I don't allow it. It's just not how I operate, not how I do business.
Okay.
So my job is to help you, and whether that is helping you just review and make sure you have what you need, or looking at additional, or looking at something completely different. Like, that's just a conversation, and all that is your time and mine. It doesn't cost money to do that, so that's not going to happen.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll shoot you a text right now. I am like a little busy today, but if we could do a phone call or something later on, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And you can even text him your policy so he can review it. Sometimes it's better if you sorry, I'm doing Chuck's work. If you actually send him, if you have your current policy, if you send it to Chuck, he can evaluate before he gets on a call with you, because then he'll have the information that you need to review, and he'll have the questions for you to kind of move forward. It's always easier if he has whatever your current policies are.
My question was more of like, I feel like I did it wrong, because when I did the paperwork, it like asked me what percentage I would give to each of my beneficiaries or something. So I feel like I didn't hear you talk anything about that, because I've been here the whole time and I just feel like I did wrong. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not home too much today, but as soon as I get home, I'll go ahead and send you a copy.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll look over and we'll help you with whatever I can and make sure that you have what you need, make sure it's good, make sure it's actually a policy that fits your goals. Mm-hmm. Right? It doesn't fit. I always say it doesn't fit the agent's goals, but it fits your goals.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I definitely appreciate you. And thank you so much for coming, Petty. Thanks for having him. And Megan, thanks for setting it up. We appreciate you all.
My pleasure. And no, I'm not an insurance agent. I've just had policies my whole life, so I kind of just know like what they usually
now
need.
My assistant. I've been looking for one.
I'm currently a travel zoo agent for travel. Today, I'm an insurance assistant broker.
Look, man,
I know a little about everything, a lot about nothing.
I need an assistant. I am so busy. I do. So I don't know if anybody, well, everybody has grandparents, hopefully, or most of us, and we have parents. And if they're old enough, ask them, how many times a day do you get a phone call about Medicare or life insurance or whatever, right? I don't do that kind of business. So if I'm not referred to, or if I haven't met you at a presentation or an event I don't do business with people because it's relationship.
Yeah,
I want a relationship with the person across the table from me. I just don't want money from them. Okay. I could care. The money's great. I do work because I want to get paid, but I'm not sitting with you because I'm like, oh, Megan, gonna make some big dough on her today. Be truthfully honest, I have no clue what I get paid on anything. I don't know how it works. I just know that I get paid on the Fridays when the money hits and it works out and I keep doing what I love and I get paid. And so that's just how I operate.
And the great thing is it's really like what Chuck means, like as far as like building relationships, like the kindest thing that I could do for him was give him a referral to you guys. And the kindest thing that I could do for all of our people and with Petty and in his group is share this information. Like none of us get paid for this. Like we just take our time to like help.
Don't forget to send me your Cash App so I can pay you for that referral.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all, please follow Indiana Man. He's really open in his DMs. He's already posted his number. If you have questions, I just have to get a date now.
And he is nationwide, you guys. He is nationwide. I think that was the other thing, was that we really wanted to make sure it was accessible to everyone. And if there's something that Chuck does not know innately right when he's speaking to you, he'll follow up with you. He'll say, hey, I'll get back to you on this. Like, I don't know this, but I know who does. So, and everybody's situation is going to be different. Everybody's policies, finances, like health, they're all going to be different. So it really isn't an apple to orange type of situation. Everybody's just a little bit different, but he'll guide you.
If I can't follow up, my new assistant will take care of that for me. Because she doesn't have enough businesses to run. What's she want more?
Listen, you got to work hard to pay for her.
Just saying.
Hollywood came up. I think she has a question for you.
Yes, I have a question. When you have a policy, life insurance policy, and if you take some of the money, cash it out, do you have to file income tax at the end of the year on that?
You do.
Good question.
Yes, because that is income. You pay taxes on it if you're paying, because it's a life insurance policy, right? So it's money that you are. So actually, it depends on who it goes to. Let's walk that back. But yes, you do. Majority of the times, you will have to pay taxes on it. Just like if you were to borrow against your annuity and you wanted to take money out of your annuity every year, it's still income. It's just a different income category for you.
And how would you know how much you would have to pay in? Is there a way that you would have to know how much?
Not unless you sat with somebody who could look at your numbers and figure out how to keep you under a certain limit and work within the gray.
That's what I was about to ask. That's exactly what I was about to ask. I was just about to ask.
Look. Yeah. Hey, Pastor. Only because I know you're a veteran, I can play this game. You know what's in between me and Pastor? It's gray. It's the gray, right? This is the gray area. This is where I play. It's not black and white. It's gray. That's where I play.
Well, technically, you are black and white. I'll be gray in the middle.
But there's a gray area you get to play with. He knows what I was thinking.
I play in the gray area all day, every day. If it's there for a reason. You just got to know the rules.
You always want to look poor on paper.
Yeah.
So when I work with a senior who's on Medicaid, and they are capped at a certain dollar amount, but you can get money from Medicare, and that money's non-show. They don't have to show it. That I can get them a couple $100s a month on this side. I'm helping increase their life, but it's not changing their status as far as the other side of the government goes. So it's just knowing that there are gray areas that you can put your toes into. I don't step out of them. I've never put my clients in jeopardy, but I know the rules and I know the gray areas, and I'll play in them.
I can play yearly. I can play yearly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's fluid. That's why that's literally why I'm saying that. It's yeah, you have to look poor on paper, and it's fine. It's legal, and you just have to know. You have to have your. Sometimes what's great too, like my accountant and our insurance policies, they work together. Like I will put them on a 3-way email and discuss what, if there's a big purchase that has to be made, if there's a financial, I'll put them all on the line so I don't get hit on at the end of the year with my taxes. You can also prepay your, like now we're going to a different boat, so I'll just stop. But yes, there's.
Keep going.
Okay. So the other thing in order, like, especially when you're on a fixed income, I think it's really helpful if you file quarterly. It's really nice if you pay it every 3 months. And the reason why is because if you do it every 3 months, it's less of a burden than having to do that big chunk at the end of the year. So we actually have a system that pulls out every month, like a certain amount. And if we overpay, you'll get the money back. Typically we don't, we usually owe, but it is what it is. But I do find that if you break down your taxes and just pay them quarterly, it doesn't hit your wallet as hard.
Okay.
Again, it's what works for my family. So if it works for somebody else differently, do what works for your family. And there's no wrong way of doing it. So
Hollywood,
you just have your options.
That was a great question.
That was a really great question. Hollywood, amen to that. That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome. And I would always talk to somebody before withdrawing that money to make sure you understand what you're doing and what your penalties may be against your policy, if there are any, what fees there might be, if there are any, if you have to pay it back, if you don't have to pay it back. Like there's a lot of if comes and reverses. So don't just dive in thinking that I'm doing this.
So, could you break that down to Cupcake? Because that's what we're talking about. Cupcake. Cupcake post a question in the chat, but it's the same thing, same language.
What do you want me to break down?
She's talking about SSDI. Basically, she's using the word loan, but I think we should not use the word loan and borrow. Instead, she's saying loan. If they loan or somebody on SSI.
Okay, hold on.
Affect the SSDI.
I got to take this call real quick. Hold on.
So as far as that's concerned, basically what happens, it's like you build up money. It's your profit. So I would kind of look at it, you're trying to take your profit versus like a loan, because you don't have to repay this. You don't it's your profit. So basically you've made 10%. So if you have $100 and you made you made 10%, so you would take your $10 every year.
Yes.
Always take your profit. So we call it distributions.
But I like profit. I like profit. I like distribution.
I mean, legal terminology is you're taking a distribution.
Okay.
You're distributing your earnings. So you're distributing your earnings. So, but again, he's really helpful. He'll make it really basic. I like the way that he speaks to people because he makes everything common sense. Like I'll forget terminology or what one means to another, and you never make a decision without walking through everything. So just because you tell him something, he has to financially educate you before you make a move. So that way you have the knowledge. And like Chuck said with his book, God forbid, one day, the inevitable, we're all going to go. If God forbid something happens to Chuck, your family has that information to contact the company.
I have a question. Can someone get a policy as low as, say, $5 a month, $20 a month?
Yes.
But I just want to put on.
Oh, wait. No. Are you saying and get a distribution?
Yeah.
That's a Chuck question.
Yeah, that's a Chuck. Yeah.
Okay. Most likely not.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what
because it's a small. I mean, it would take a really, really long time.
I know. I said it would be a long. It would be. They would get not. It wouldn't be a yearly thing, but it would be after a very long period of time. Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
I think your ROI, your rate of return, is really not going to accumulate.
So let's talk about if you're wanting accumulation and you're wanting to be borrowing and utilizing. So that's what is considered an IUL. India, Umbrella, Lima. So that is like a 401k for independent people. So like Megan, as an independent business owner, she could have an IUL, she can invest into the IUL, and then she could turn around and borrow against that IUL tax-free for her business. So people that should be using IULs is people that own dispensaries, because it's not federally legalized. So you can put money from a dispensary into an IUL and then withdraw it, and it becomes completely legal money. Gray area.
Gray area, yeah. Gray area is a great place to be.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, can I add something just real quick? And this is kind of with this is to my Medicare ladies. If you all are having any trouble with paying your leftover hospital bills and such, please apply for financial aid through your hospitals. It doesn't matter what you drive, how you live, they base it on your income. You might get 10% help, you might get 100% help. They will write off what the insurance doesn't owe. Don't stress over it. So please check with your hospitals. They won't offer it to you. You have to ask them for their financial aid program.
They all
Another
have.
program
It's
is
usually called charity
copays.
care.
Yeah. Another program is copays with an S.org. There's a lot of money in there for different disabilities, say asthma, certain types of the C word, and it'll tell you where there's funding available. And if you have any of those and there's funding available, you fill out some forms. They'll cover your Medicare payments for up to however much money you get. There's things out there, people. So my DMs are always open as well. But please don't stress over hospital bills. There's help. There's programs out there to help us. Advocate for yourself. I go through a lot of medical things. I'm still going through a lot of medical things, getting ready to have another surgery. But through all of it, I've learned to advocate, ask questions. What kind of help can I get? You know, I'm on disability, been on it for several years. And what can I do? I don't have all this extra money to pay all these extra bills. And finally I was able to get those type of help. I don't get food stamps. I'm on Medicare. I don't, all I'm asking for is what my insurance can't cover. But there's programs out there, y'all. Please, 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 please look into them. And again, the other organization is copays with an S.org, and it'll list the things that you can, what they have open, and you can even get on their mailing list if there's something that you qualify for, and they will email you when funds come available. I typed it down in the chat.
Oh,
So I just wanted to throw that up there real quick. I promise I'm not coming back up no more. Love you guys. Thank you for the gifts. I recycle. Bye.
AJ, it's
Every
great information.
every hospital has a forgiveness program.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Every
usually
hospital.
call it like we tell them to ask for the medical person, and then they'll take you over to an officer. They'll bring it right to your hospital room, and it's called charity care. You fill out the application right then and there, and then they'll determine an outcome, which is always really great.
Hey, give me a minute. I'm going to drop off real quick. I'm going to call someone and see if I can get logged in. I want to throw some numbers up here real quick. So give me just a second.
Thanks, Chuck, for doing this.
I'm glad about the people that missed. Okay, I got to word this correctly. This is really good. I really like getting more information. I really love getting educated. And I really love, like, that gray area that Chuck's talking about when it comes to money and finances. And for some people, they don't look at life insurance or insurance as an investment or money or anything. But I look at these things as, like, growing up, learning bad ways to make money to now learning these very clean ways to profit. It always makes me like, it gets it flowing. It gets it flowing. Cause you know what I mean, Megan?
Oh, this is like my daily talk with when I'm like in real life with people. This is like what we sit around a dinner table or a cocktail or whatever. Like, these are the things that we talk about and do. And it's fun. Like, it's not an easy topic to be had. Like, it's uncomfortable because obviously you're preparing for the worst, but it's really fun and exciting once you understand it. And it's easy when you have, and so let me just preface this. I didn't do this for Chuck to gain all of this business. Of course, I would love people to do business with him just because he's really reliable. He's very great at asking his information. If you choose not to go with Chuck, call Mutual. They're an 800. He also works with them directly. Like, I personally like a real live person. I don't like the online. Like, I want to see the person, whether it's a Zoom. I want to be able to talk to them. I don't want to be like a number in a cog. I like when I call, they know who I am. They know who my family is. They know, like, those things. That's important to me, is the relationships that I build, because I'm giving them business and I know they're looking out for my best interests.
But man, this, because I think some people are getting lost in this insurance stuff. I see a lot of people thinking of like passing away. But do you see? Do you see the green? Do you see the green in this?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, no. We take, like I said, we take distributions every year.
Okay, so you see the green. Like, I see the green. I see the green.
Yeah.
Y'all got to see the green. Y'all got to see. You got to see the green.
It's just another way to have income that you're not working. Like, you're paying into yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be a burden to your family at the end, honestly. I mean, that's like how it was looked upon back then. It was a pride thing, not to burden your family. That's why you had these things. So at the end of life, you didn't stress them out during their worst time. And like now, it's an investment.
Okay, let me take it like this for them, Megan. Let me take Zoe. Zoe's mama has had a life insurance policy on him. And every year, imagine this, Zoe, she's been getting a kickback to her bank.
Because you're still kicking.
Yeah, because you're still alive. So she get some funds because you here. You know what I mean? Like, you really gotta follow that. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that. You know what I mean? And imagine you putting your own out there for whoever. And what's this? Waffle House. Huh? The fuck? What? The Waffle? The fuck is going on? This, I'm gonna see. Okay, so it's in the Patreon. I'm gonna, when Chuck comes back, y'all do want this, right? Y'all wanna this some more, right? Y'all do want this some more, right? I know you are just getting off a plane, Megan. I know that. I know you are going home and you had a wonderful trip. Okay, so when Chuck get back, we're gonna get a date. Okay, I ignore y'all. Not you, Megan. Talking about them. They know who I'm talking to.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. Like, I just appreciate that you found the content valuable. Because I like talking about this. It just makes us better.
Megan.
And I learn things. Like, programs are new all the time. So it's important to talk to somebody like Chuck, because he's got his finger on the pulse to know what's going on.
Megan, do you know how much I love investments and stuff? And it, like, when we do the educational stuff, it goes over people's head. Like, I like the people that stay and get the meat and like all this shit. Like, the people that be like, oh, this is so boring when we do stuff like this, and the people that stay and like boom, boom, boom. And especially when I get the praise reports from the people that go, yo, my life has changed. My bank account has changed. So can you imagine hearing this stuff today and somebody next year, a few years from now?
Well, yeah, that's what's so exciting about it, is because while you're helping somebody else, you're helping yourself. One, you're refreshing your knowledge on it. You're just discussing about it. And then, like, other people are going to share what's important to them, and you might learn something new or look at something different, and then you readjust your game plan. And it's really again, this is fun for me, and I
love it. I love it because I'm writing stuff down. I'm like, shit, I didn't know that part. I need to hell out. Be honest with you. I'm gonna be contacting him. Let me just be honest with you. Hell,
I'll get at least a policy with him because he's always so nice. Like, I'll get something. I'll probably get a couple things. I see.
Hey, good morning. Just a reminder, like, I know when I first had when my first grandchild was born, when my children were born, you would get the Gerber Life insurance policy in the mail, and they would explain everything to you and all that stuff. Not just that one, but several other ones. One of my dear friends was the first person in a class action lawsuit because when her child turned of age to cash it out, there was some fine print in there that didn't uphold to what the policy said. So my thing is, when you see this stuff and you get this stuff in the mail or you get the email or whatever, that's fine to look at it and give you an idea, but go to an insurance person that actually handles this and do it that way. Like he said, most of them are free. He sounds like a really cool dude, but don't be just automatically biting on those. Have somebody that you can talk to and ask the questions to, and that, it helps you understand the fine print. Just like with any insurance policy or, paperwork, one little word like the and this or at and it can change the whole meaning of everything that you're reading. Those small words will get you. Trust me, been there, done that. So, just putting that out there. There's insurance agents everywhere that will come and talk to you. Take a call. Of course, they want your business. That's their job, but they're also there to help you. So don't just take the ones that you see on TV and stuff like that. Okay, bye.
Hold on, CJ.
What?
But did anything? Was he speaking to you though today?
Well, I didn't catch all of it, but
Oh, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Yeah.
We're gonna send it.
I have this stuff in place, and I understand, but he may tell me something I don't know. You know what I mean? He may help me to. Let me tell you this. Husband, Mr. CJ's 401k was paying in so much. The boss man was paying in so much. Well, we didn't know until our tax guy.
Mm-hmm.
I call him my tax guy, not my accountant, because that's rich people talk.
Said I'm sorry.
I love you, Megan. Okay, but
the other word you taught me.
We didn't know. We didn't realize until they actually looked at it that $50 more a month or a pay period was going to increase the amount to like 3 times what the boss man was paying in. So look at that stuff. Have it looked over. Don't just assume, I'm going to pay my least amount and the boss is going to pay whatever. Look at that stuff and you'll see that just a tiny bit more, and I know $50 a pay period is a lot. I get it. I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? But just that little bit more will make your return sometimes 2 and 3 times more in the long run.
Okay. That makes sense. 401ks. Oh, Lord Jesus, we talking money up here.
Hey, but remember, when you pull out, you're down and out and you've got to have that money and say, well, I got a 401k, but you're going to pay out your wazoo to pull that money.
Hold on, we talked about the gray. We talked about that gray again.
That's what I'm talking about. Is it worth it?
Yeah, but knowing how much to pull. That gray area. Knowing how much doesn't get that penalty.
Listen, and it sucks, man, because we made that money. We paid taxes on that money. We put it in there to gain money. And then when we pull it out, we get spanked again. And then you got to pay taxes on it again. It sucks. Right. But it is what it is. There ain't nothing we can do about it.
True. You're right. I'm always going to play in the gray, though. I'm ready to go lie to you. like to the penny, right to the penny.
Yeah, me of too. I forgot what Megan, you may know, what's the percent on the withdrawing from the 401k?
It's state to state.
I mean, it's way up there.
They smack the heck out of you.
But if you're in Texas, see, this is why. I can't say nothing about my life. I'm sorry, but Texas there's some states with tax codes that are different, like Texas. That's all I'll say.
That's why you combine your, what'd you say, your money person with your life person, with your insurance person.
My tax man, Megan's accountant.
My accountant and my insurance broker. Wait, tell him the word that you said the other day, and I took it literally.
I don't remember.
Something about a pig.
Not a pig's in the blanket. Not a.
No, it was like a hollywog.
Oh, for the love of peaches. A bush hog. The child didn't know what a bush hog was. She thought it was an animal. A bush hog is a tractor that has an attachment on it.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, Mr. CJ was crying laughing about that one.
I don't think Petty knew it either, though.
Well, I know.
Petty knows. He's from the South. He knows what a bush hog is.
I started going through my head now. I was like, hold on. I know some things. But I know, when she said it, I was like, oh, yeah, I know bush hog.
And
I
literally,
got a little uppity. I done got a little uppity, so please forgive me with my southern ways and forgetting certain things out there.
I literally thought she was talking about those wild pig boars that they're like the super.
Yes, I said that. A tractor with an attachment on it.
Yeah,
Pastor.
Yes. Chuck.
What state you live in?
Maryland. It's horrible insurance. It's going to be horrible here.
Nope. How tall are you?
5'11". I'm giving out my correct height.
Wait a minute. When you put your little lifts in your shoes, how tall are you?
6 feet.
How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
219 pounds.
All right. And how old are you?
38.
48.
38.
All right.
What blood type are you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was about to look at the dog tags. Don't get me. I was about to look at the dog
back.
All right, here you go. You ready? $25,000. Final expense insurance, which means now this is like you got nothing wrong. You're healthy as a you know what, right? All right. $55 for 25 grand.
But if I got to bring my VA paperwork, like, don't. Okay, and that's that yearly gray area as well. We talking about okay.
No,
okay.
This is not something you're going to withdraw from.
Okay.
This is a final expense policy. This will pay out in 72 hours after you pass to your loved ones.
Okay. And that's
so for 55 or 60, depending on the company, 55 to 60 bucks a month, you know, depending on everything that falls through with your health and all that stuff, you'd be about, you know, just call it 60 bucks. You're at 25 grand.
For them.
For that.
For
yeah.
my loved ones. My loved ones.
No, that's for you. That's for you. Why do you think I asked your age and height?
No, I'm saying if I'm gone though.
Oh yeah, you would leave that to your family. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's life insurance, or you know, not while you're here insurance.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Them. I'm gone. Them.
Yeah. Okay. Let me add to that. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay. I just went through this in 18 with my mother, and a lot of people say, "Well, what? I mean, you got to pay for all that and da-da-da-da-da." You take that policy to the funeral home and you say, here's what I have. They know that's what I had to do.
I know you had to do, but please don't do that.
Well, I mean, they assured me, you know, that was like me telling them, I can't pay you right now, but I have this policy to cover that.
Right. The reason why I say that is because when a funeral home finds out how much money you have, they are going to try to take as much money as you have.
Well, this is small town USA. You know what I mean? So,
but
it didn't work that way. But I just had to say, look, I've got this policy. I'll have it in 3 days. So, boom.
Sometimes they'll take it and charge you 10 to 20% in order to front the funeral. There's a lot of dirty things that happen in that world. I mean, in every world, right? But I like when the money goes to the family directly, and then the family can take it from there.
Oh yeah. Now I received that money. Don't get me wrong, but I just told them, look, I've got this policy, and I'm not going to be able to cut that check until I get the policy. And it was fine. But like I said,
because it's small town USA, right? If it was here in Indianapolis, Chicago, Baltimore, right? They're going to be like, I'm really sorry for your loss, but we have three options. Either A, we take the policy over and we take 20% of the policy and we'll take care of your mom and you'll get the balance. B, your family puts it together and you all pay for it and then you pay the family back. Or C, we wait till you get your money and then we take care of your loved ones. That's typically what happens other than in the small towns.
Right.
Unfortunately. I watched a U.S. Air Force veteran sit on ice for 30 days while his family figured out how to take care of him because they thought he had a policy in place.
He didn't have any of the VA policy?
Well, you understand the VA don't do much for us, right?
Right. I know. I'm just, yeah.
So I ended up getting it taken care of after getting paperwork and stuff, but he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted to be traditionally buried. He had to be cremated because that was the only thing we could get paid for him to get done. So it's super important that you leave what you want for your loved ones so you can actually have what you want.
Oh, I'm gonna have to call you. I text you already. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
So when I helped a lady one time, like the book I was showing you guys, right? So she has it written down that she's going to be dressed like a clown at her funeral. Clown shoes, clown suit, clown hat, clown makeup. So when you show up to her viewing, she's a clown. Hey, I say it's your funeral. I want people to get, those things you go to Hawaii, they're those leis.
Yeah.
And then I want them to come to my service and get a shot of my favorite bourbon. So then they can say they got shot and laid at Chuck's funeral.
Oh, Lord.
I like that. Chuck, what day are you free next week? They said everybody agrees that for everybody that missed it, they want to recap, and I guess it gives time for people.
Is there a time of day?
No, it's whatever works for you.
Next week is the 11th. Let's see, I got a 10:30. What time do you normally start this stuff?
I can start anytime for you, Chuck. I do like, I like this type of stuff. I know you saw me doing all the wild stuff. I actually like this type of stuff. So it's whatever works for you. I'm on your schedule.
We can do, that's an Anderson.
They asking for after 4? They're asking for because they
let's do it. You want to do an evening? Oh, okay, even better.
All right. That wasn't me. They asking down there. Can we do something after 4?
Yes, we can.
What time is it there right now?
What
time is it where you at?
10:36 a.m.
Oh, we're both also we both same time.
Yeah, you in Maryland. We're both on Eastern time.
Oh, okay.
One of those weird people. Hey, Jennifer, I'm really sorry you're lost. If you click on my bio, there's a map to get back home.
Follow him, Jennifer.
We're talking about funerals. How about next? Oh. My schedule's so busy. Next Wednesday, the 15th.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, the 13th.
Okay.
Can we do 5:30?
That'll work for me.
Okay.
That'll work for me. That'll work for everybody. And I have if y'all have questions, make sure you're thinking about your questions and you can go ahead and get them in. And Eastern time, 5:30 Eastern. And get your questions in. We're going to recap everything that we talked about today, and I'll try to have some more questions for each other as well before then.
So my number, if you want my number, is 463-204-8050. Holla! No, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. Sometimes you may already have something you're just like, or something about your mom, about Medicare, or about life insurance, or about how to protect their finances, or about wills, or about trust, or just anything. Like, there's not enough kindness in this world. And so time is free, right? It only takes my time and your time to try to do something. And so just reach out, right? You never know what we can do together. If you ask some people, I do some amazing things. Just kidding.
But you can tell us. You'll tell us. She tell us.
I'm just playing around. Now, so we'll do next. And if you have questions, write them down. Like if you're sitting there with your significant other or your mom or whatever, and you're like, hey, have you thought of this? Write it down and bring them to the thing so you can be like, hey, I've been thinking. Here are some questions. Let's talk about them. Because if you thought about it, somebody else has. So there's no stupid question except for the ones that come from my kids. That's how I look at it. So those are the only dumb questions. No.
And if you ever need a DJ in Indiana.
I'm DJing a huge event next Labor Day weekend. I got booked to DJ. The biggest car dealer in Indiana does a Labor Day tent sale. I got hired to do a 4-day tent sale.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
All because I DJ'd a free event at a senior center.
Oh, nice.
Word of mouth. And then they hired me, so they're going to pay me to DJ and allow me to put all of my business display out for marketing reasons. So it's like a win-win.
Go, DJ Chucky.
That's
DJ Chucky. You insurance man, a DJ. Yes, and on Saturday nights, it's me and the pole. That's my hidden talent.
Do I have the? Hold on.
I was going to take that one to the grave with me.
Megan was like, I've shared a lot, Chuck, but I wasn't going to tell him that one.
Wasn't going to share that little Chippendalery.
Yeah.
All you need to do is play Pink Pony Club, and it's on.
All right.
All right. So, hey, I got somebody here to look at my my broken down Jeep, so I got to jump. So,
all right, makes sense.
It's been a pleasure. I gotta go.
Thanks, friend. He's so funny. He's such a good guy.
He is. I really appreciate that, Megan.
My pleasure.
You're really a connector.
Thanks.
You're really, like you know how to get the right people in the right places, and I think a lot of people needed to hear that today, on a more like, because hearing it from me, you know me, I get your blood boiling. Like he's frantic.
Oh, I was naughty last night. It's fine. I pissed a lot of people off last night, and apparently I'm not supposed to share about my travels.
Where? Huh? And what? Let's get a recap. Where'd you go? Let's get a recap. We got time.
It's not me. No, I don't like drama. It was just lame. But today is kind of like it renewed my spirit of TikTok.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
But man, I don't be in, like, I like listening to them complain. So, low-key, I'm going to tell you a secret. I do enjoy listening to them complain about the stuff that goes on over here, because I feel like it really...
No, Megan, you can't say that. We like hearing about your travels.
That's what I was just about to
realize. We got to realize in some situations, some people, like, Yesterday wasn't a good time in that chat. You could have told us that in Patron. Because listen, Bertina was on everybody's ass yesterday.
Oh, that's
And
not even who
then
I was talking about. I didn't mind being muted. That no. I got threatened last night.
where?
Oh, I did, and then they proceeded to send me messages. Little fuckers.
Wait, where? Because I didn't know that part.
Because I never say anything.
So
I always let everything go. I ignore everybody. I just don't say anything.
Sir, I'm just gonna make it real clear. Retina later made it clear. The whole reason you were muted last night is just because the snippiness and the hostileness in the comments. I get that you're usually quiet and you were just popping off last night, but truthfully, there was just a lot going on, and that's why you got muted. It wasn't because people didn't want to hear about your travels. We want to hear about your travels. We're great and very happy that you were living your best life and doing all the things. But also, we can't all be just snippy towards each other all the time. Does that make sense?
Totally. But I swear to you, that's actually not even what I was referring to.
yeah, she said something else happened, Kendra, because that's what I thought she was talking about. What, who messaged you? And
hold on. I don't even know. I've never seen them before. They just basically told me that my turn was coming and then proceeded. And that's why I don't DM and PM people. This is why I either talk on live or.
Oh, yeah, girl, drop that in Patron. I know you learned how to screenshot messages. Drop that in Patron.
Yeah. No, it had nothing. I didn't mind Retina. Honestly, I was so tired traveling. That wasn't a big deal. I didn't, and honestly, I should have stopped.
And mostly, I didn't even come up here to clarify it for
no,
because we were all there. I'm just clarifying for the people who weren't there last night and was stuck in bed.
No, and that's good that we got up here and said that because we thought it was. We thought it was that, but if it was something extra that happened, yes, let us know.
No, it's something totally different. No. I honestly, I don't mind. Listen, when I get petty and I start biting back, it is what it is. But that's why I don't ever respond, because then if I choose a mood to do it, then I'm barking.
But I understand last night was intense, but nobody should threaten her.
I take being threatened really seriously.
I know we do too. That's why I'm saying we need to know who threatened you.
Yeah.
I don't.
Go just screenshot and put it in Patron.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't even gotta put it on here, but for real, if somebody was threatening you.
If somebody threatened you, yeah, that's not cool.
We try to clarify it after the fact, but I just I don't do that.
No, because once you got muted, that was just it. Okay, you got muted and you didn't even get upset or anything. It's
no, I didn't. I really and again, I swear to you, it wasn't that. It was not. That had nothing to. Honestly, I deserved to get muted. I was yapping at everybody. I was like a little yap dog, biting at everybody's ankles at that point. Because then I got pissed.
So I want to know who threatened you, because that's not cool.
Yeah. And I don't mind the little jabs and stuff. I don't care about that. But then once that happened, and then somebody else said something, and then I was like, you know what? Once in a while, I will not be the bigger person. Once in a while, I will not be the bigger person. Last night I was not bigger, so I deserve to be muted. Because at that point I was yapping. But that wasn't it. It was before that. What happened? Why are you giving me a face?
No, there's some messages coming in. It's I got a football message came in. I do want to know if you do you want to let us know what happened?
No, I usually just ignore it and delete it and block it. It's fine. Yeah, I'll find. Like I said, I'd never seen that person before, so I didn't know. But it's fine. Yeah, I can send it in the other thing. They try to clarify it after the fact, but it's just not nice. Just don't do it. I mind my business. I do stuff like this, and yeah, I get a little say things in the chat and stuff, but it's TikTok. It's nothing real. It's just hangout. But I don't want to ruin, because today was a really good day, so I don't want to. I want to leave it.
Hold on.
Well, you're not ruining nothing, girl, because I came up here for something else too, because I heard it's a racist on the loose.
Yeah, we come on, Mickey. You know us petty people. Come on, it's not even a ruin thing. Come on, Megan, come on.
Because you knew it was gonna get petty today. Yeah, we had a good morning with the insurance and got educated, but it's still a little petty day.
Yeah. All the biggest thanks to Mr. Chuck and his rich assistant Megan. Rich, insurance assistant. Let me get myself corrected. Put some respect on her name, you know.
Yeah, like I swear to you guys, it wasn't that. I totally can call myself. Like I was fine being muted. I wasn't gonna stop, so it was totally like it was
I
fine.
didn't know
That
nothing
was
about like nobody messaging you, and I just wanted to clarify, not on, like I said, not for you or for anybody that was there, but for like the people who might have missed it and went the fuck to sleep and weren't in Holly Mae's last night. That way, there was no like misconstrued. Sorry,
yeah. No. I deserve to get muted. That's fine. Like that was not a big deal. That was like, listen, I am not perfect.
I gotta
Nobody
say something. I gotta say something. I got a CA in. I got a CA in. From Big Zoe. $5,000.
Big money, so.
But to go get me some lunch. Appreciate you, brother.
Dog, you better go get you a motherfucking 5,000-pound steak with that motherfucker. I mean, they better not be no hair in that motherfucker either. I best believe they better not be no hair. And if they is, you better speak the fuck up, because if you don't, I'm coming to speak up for you, bitch.
What, Megan, you gonna tell us? I do want to know.
I don't know I
do they come, Megan? Do they come in here? The person who messaged you? I think she's about to post it now, y'all. They don't?
Why do I feel like they low-key plotting on us? Why they both got the teapot on? Oh, I'm snitching.
Oh, no, I'm
She came right back. That's how she knows her ass guilty as hell. Came right
listen,
back.
I'm over here causing drama elsewhere.
So last night, Megan did put in the chat over there something about, was it when they were saying it was your next or your turn or something? But I think because of everything that was going on at that time, because they were talking about the files, I think the chat was going so fast. I did see the comment, but I didn't understand it, to be honest with you, Megan.
I didn't either.
She definitely put like their first name and then what they said. Oh, crud. So I had never seen the name before. So
yes, I remember that. I did see that.
So that's what kicked it off. I chose not to be the bigger person yesterday and ignore it. And that's why when somebody else said something to me, that's when I went at them. And then somebody else said something because now they think they're all cute.
Listen, Megan was going at everybody.
I was
ready to throw some of the hands last
and then Ratina was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah, you got to go. Like, no, and that's, again, it's fine. But like, again, if I go in that direction, it's not just because I just decided to pull it out of my rear end. It's not in my nature. But once I do, its gloves are off. And then I'm like, no, screw you.
Ha, 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 ha. That person just tried to come in here and I got you. Ha, 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 ha.
Just started bullying
everybody. Came in the door. Ha, 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 ha. That Brie girl.
All right, y'all wish me luck. I'm about to do the anatomy scan for the baby.
Why she
see y'all later.
Okay, girl.
Bye.
Tell us how it goes.
Bye, love you. You better send me those damn pictures.
Whoa, Megan, I didn't know you did not let somebody who is a Florida man supporter upset you.
No, they didn't upset. I did. I chose not to be the bigger person last night, and then somebody else said one little thing, and I was like, nope. Said something back to them. And then somebody else said something. I said, I went after like 10 people yesterday. I didn't let anything slide. I didn't pretend like I didn't read anything.
Hey, what was the name?
Huh?
What's the name?
You just got the person, right? You said it was that person.
No, I said they just came in here and I just got them at the door. I don't know if that was the person that said something to Megan last night, but no, I got that person because I seen her. Don't come in here.
Oh, okay.
Go back to where you belong.
My bad. I mistook. I thought that was the person.
No, I'm still waiting on who Megan said because I remember seeing that yesterday, but I didn't. It was so much going on yesterday. I was so confused.
Is you talking about the girl that said that it's my time for like however long now, but it ain't been my time because it ain't happened?
It was basically they said it hasn't. Like it's going to be my time. It's not my time yet. And I was like, well, what the hell does that mean? Like that's a threat to me. Like what? I didn't do it. I don't even know you. Like I didn't know. So then somebody else said something somewhere else, and then I just let it rip. I was like I said, I was like a chihuahua, like biting everybody's ankles last night.
And
But
listen, yesterday was a travel day for Megan. The apple juice was flowing.
Apple juice was apple juice, and maybe for sure.
That's what I'm screaming.
But I wouldn't have honestly said anything. Like, I always ignore it. Like, when I see the little stupid comments, I usually don't lower my level. But last night I did. I was like, I have time. I'm traveling. So I did. I started yipping back at everyone that like made a snide comment.
I think I know what. It couldn't have.
But I really don't think this is even worth the conversation because we had a really good day, and like I don't want to take away from like how great today was. I don't want to negatively impact. It was a really great day, and yes, I did. I got snippy last night.
But I like our negativity because it comes with joy after. I actually like the negativity that comes here because then there's the joy after. There's a good negativity here.
And like I said, I never say anything. I really don't. I usually just zip it. I delete it. I block it. I don't respond to it. That's why I always tell people, don't DM me or PM me if you have something. Like, just come to me right in the chat or come to me. Like, I've seen what people do, and I don't want to be a part of that. I like it superficial. I like hanging out here with you guys. I like being in the chat, but just sometimes, yesterday I chose not to be the bigger person. So I can take that ownership of me than just running around like a little rugrat.
Okay. All right then, Megan. I ain't finna try to pry it out of you. You know me. You know, I keep going. If you stay up here, I'm gonna keep going and keep prying.
Yeah, no. I'll let you guys choose a new topic.
We're gonna do a recap.
It was the name. Hold on, I have to look it up.
Do a recap. Oh, you eating crab? You about to eat crab?
No, bitch, I'm cleaning my motherfucking toilet.
I can't eat no damn crab at no 10 o'clock in the morning.
Bitch, I'm cleaning so I can sit on my hands.
Oh, brother, thank you for the 5,000.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I will have 50 burgers today. Thank you so much.
That's for Ken Dog and KT.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Enzo.
Hey, yeah, can you get Retina and Bree to do a recap? Because they kicked me out of the damn box.
Don't call Retina up here. Do not call Retina up here.
Every time I look for Carla Hoover, they kick me out the box.
Break after last night. No, Retina was mad at everybody.
Retina was on
I was scolded last night. Okay.
You know, Retina was kind of nice to me, but mean. Like, I don't know. I said, Retina, can we talk? Yes. I'm like, oh, damn, at least she ain't yell at me. You know what I'm saying?
Was nice to me. Why did I get scolded?
She's kind of nice.
I'm
soft.
2
I'm
minutes.
soft.
That's it. 2 minutes.
Okay, let me be quiet.
And I heard Megan talking about how she wants people to come to her in chats and she doesn't do the back end stuff because, you know, whatever. Megan, how many fucking times have you messaged me privately about your own mouth getting caught up about talking about me, bringing me up into shit, mention me, and then you fucking have to message me in private apologizing? Because I got the fucking screenshots, right? How many times I've never messaged you back about it?
I'm honestly unsure, but again, I didn't bring you up today. It wasn't about that. It was about somebody threatening me last night. It had nothing to do with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that it was not about you.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying is she wants people to come to her in the chat and that she doesn't like the back end stuff while she'd be doing the back end shit. See what I'm saying? I don't care if it involved me. She's fucking up here lying. When you indulge too much, Megan, and you be running in the comment section, that's why your ass got muted last night and said what the fuck I had to say.
Man, mute this motherfucker back. I feel like I'm about to choke. God damn.
I didn't. Last night was actually a travel day, and I actually wasn't drinking. But that's beside the point.
You weren't? Because it was sure that fucking same attitude rolling around in the chat, fucking talking stupid.
No, I had every right to be pissed. If I was threatened and then other people are jumping in on it.
Who threatened you?
I just said it. Somebody named Clandestine Snark.
Clandestine.
And so that's why you were popping off to Peace and Mimi and Kendra?
Well, they had said Peace had something to me somewhere else.
Where? Not in the chat that you were popping off in?
No, in Stephanie's about something.
And then, because you guys were asking to ask questions, so I would go over and I would ask a question and I would come back. And
That was way after the fact. You fucking made some comment about, oh, people should travel the world, and you tagged Mamie in it, and she was pretty much like, fuck you, lady, I traveled it in the military. And then you had some other fucking slick shit to say after that. Then you were tagging me saying some slick shit, and then you were tagging Kendra saying some slick shit. That's why your ass got muted.
Again,
you fucking be running your mouth all the time, Megan, in chats, and you don't think people are gonna fucking call you out eventually? Shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Bitch, I'm not the one in my fucking DMs.
I don't care who you are. I really don't care what you have to say. I'll talk to you later, Petty. Thank you for having me.
If you don't care, why have you apologized so many times? None of those people you were tagging, Megan, said anything fucking ridiculous out of pocket to you.
I'm just gonna say, I tried to warn y'all motherfuckers not to bring her up here, because, yeah, I can kind of see why are you gonna get mad at Peace for something she said in a different live, bring it in Holly Mae's live, and then start coming to people. I commented at her because I told her to calm down. I said, can you calm down a little bit? And then she said something to the effect of, I'm not doing anything or something. I said, you being real hostile in the comments tonight, and then I screenshotted her reply back to me because it proved she was just starting shit. And I mean, hey, Petty, there's been a few times the past couple nights that she's been in lives while you've been in the bed that she's been just showing her ass. I'm gonna keep it straight, okay? We are not mad that she's traveling. That is not the case. We're tired of shit getting calls because she wants to be smart to comments, and then whenever people are smart back to her, it's a problem. I mean, I'm just being real. If she said something to her in Stephanie's, then she should have addressed it in Stephanie's, correct? But I'm sure she probably got muted there like she did the other night and then tried to get a box. And I even in the comments said, Lord, Megan, please tonight, not tonight, because they were in the midst of the Calhoun fuckery.
Well, this conversation wasn't about Megan. This conversation was about a recap about the Calhoun. Now let's switch the convo and take it off the Megan. And let's take it to the Calhoun.
So I get you don't like motherfucking conflict, but sometimes shit gotta be addressed at the end of the fucking day, okay? Sometimes shit happens too much.
Not everybody, though, just hops in a box and
I swear I'm gonna shut up. I'm done.
Just like kikis it and then dips out for the rest of the day, right? Some people like witness this shit all the time. Megan being condescending as fuck to people all the time. She will hop in any live and start talking in the chat, not reading a fucking room. Let's be honest.
Listen, like Petty, like that, like the whole reading the room thing. Like the other day when Bree and Katie were up here talking, and she just pops up here to show the hotel and the niceness and the coolness. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that, but why not wait till they done talking about what they talking about? You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna have to do this on a totally different.
You good? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna let Regina come up here and be the only one to motherfucking point shit out. I mean, she's not the bad guy. She's not gonna be made to be the bad guy in this situation because I mean, frankly, nobody's being the bad guy. It's just some shit needs to be like set on the floor and addressed respectfully at some point in time. After a little while, when everybody's getting, But I'm gonna leave.
That's it. Everybody has a different personality.
I thought we'd been addressed the fact that Megan kind of doesn't know how to read the room, and I think that's just her. We can't do anything about it. It's okay. A lot of people don't know how to read the room.
I put a name on it.
Zoe don't know how to read the room.
You damn right.
Shit.
Don't wear no hard hat either.
Zoe don't know how to read the room. So a lot of our common cousins don't know how to read the room. So
let me put on.
Hey sis.
Hey there. I got up a while ago, then I was like, oh shit, I'm getting back down. But I'm sure people saw me in an unlikely place earlier today in Megan's room live.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to talk about faith, not anybody else or anything else. But I never did get to talk. And then they got to talking about Blue, and I got down because I felt like he was going to be coming in there. So I really never even got to say what I got up there to say, but I just know people are going to be running and showing pictures with me in there.
Oh, they was already talking about you in Patron.
Was they really?
Yep. They kept saying, get down, sis. Come back over here. I was like, I don't even know what it is.
I really got up there because
they was green. They was green.
Let me tell you, I haven't watched Faith but maybe 3 times. That girl is the biggest scammer that there ever was on this TikTok. And don't y'all be opening your purse strings up to give it to her. No money to her. And she...
Who is that lady that's a scammer, so I don't give her no money?
Her name is Keep the Faith, but it's what shows is faith.
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
She's disabled and she is in a wheelchair. And I don't know. Some people are saying she can walk. Some are saying she can't. I saw a video of her that she has pinned that she is trying to walk along the side of the bed with a walker. I don't think she can walk but she is scamming people. She wants somebody that can help her during the day. She's on a Medicaid waiver that her parents are getting paid to take care of her. They can hire somebody to come in and help her. They will lose money because what they're getting paid, they won't get paid those days. But Faith wants only a male her age to come and take care of her. She wants something besides a caregiver. In other words, and her parents won't allow it. But she has apparently scammed like $80,000 to $90,000 out of people, including the D guy.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.